A surprise power outage happened yesterday for about 1,500 Avista Utilities customers, and it may not be the last time it happens.
The company says it's how they are helping mitigate fire danger, but many customers are questioning why they only had day of notice. Our reporter Regan Gallo set out to get some answers. Regan?
Yeah, so Sunday morning, customers of Avista either got a phone call in the morning or they received the social media post later on saying there was going to be a public power outage. Now, this left customers without power starting at 2 p.m. in the afternoon all the way till 10 and 11 p.m. later in the day. Avista claimed in its messaging this was to mitigate fire risk as high winds were expected. However, some customers felt the power outage was not needed. Robert Archer was one of those from North Indian Trail.
I just don't feel like the communication was very solid when we get two automatic things and on their website it says just please be patient. And I look around and there wasn't a cloud in the sky and it was not that windy and my power was off.
Avista told us this precaution was part of its wildfire resiliency program that was implemented in 2020. But the decision to use planned outages was announced earlier this year. Advanced modeling software identified a circuit that had critical risk.
There was one circuit that we identified had critical risk, and that was the circuit that we implemented Avista's first ever Public Safety Power Shutoff, which is a proactive de-energization of a circuit due to very extreme conditions. We do not take Public Safety Power Shutoffs lightly. We understand the critical nature of the service we're providing our communities. And
for customers wondering why the shutoff was so sudden and why they were not given earlier notice, Avista says when weather conditions change rapidly, they must react cautiously, especially when fire risk is high. Only certain areas experienced the outage because one circuit was in critical risk. So Avista encourages that people keep their cell phone numbers with their account up to date as soon as possible. So when this happens again, the company can ensure that they can give a heads up notice. I'm right here in North Spokane. Regan Gallo, KREM 2 News.
All right, Regan, thank you very much.